Hi guys. Before today's video starts, I wanted to give a big shout out to Vital and Rogue, who are my first two patrons on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for your support, and I hope that I can exceed your expectations in the future. Now, without further ado, let's get into today's video. I'll see you guys at the end. Bye. Please be aware that not all of the audio in today's video matches. It will be louder in some parts and it will be almost inaudible in some parts. For some reason, my VR headset decided to tank in quality, but I hope that you guys can still enjoy today's video. Thanks. So, let's start off with some what ifs. If I won the lottery, I think with the money I would buy a boat, a new fishing rod, and some bait, and then I would go fishing for about maybe a month, depending on how long the tank of gas would last, and if I brought any food with me. Now, if I was a superhero, I would want the ability to fly. I would like wings, the idea of soaring in the air and being able to travel anywhere I wanted is very appealing to me. In fact, I actually wrote a book when I was younger about essentially myself having wings and traveling the world. Kind of like the Maximum Ride series that James Patterson wrote. And I thought that was just the coolest thing whenever I read those books. I wanted so badly to be like them that I actually did research on human experimentation. I wasn't going to do anything. I didn't end up going too far with it because the guy I was with at the time was telling me that it was super unrealistic and didn't think that I was in a very healthy place with how much I talked about it. But at the time I was 15. I was 15. I was 15, 16. So I had a very wild imagination growing up. Now, while I tell you about the stuff I'm going to pet your head and brush. First, we will start off with the brush. To the book series I was discussing. So the Maximum Ride series is about this crew of basically kids. There was Max, there was Fang, there was, oh goodness, oh goodness, I keep forgetting the names. But anyway, there's a group of, I believe, 5 of them, and they escape from this lab that turned them into humans with wings and special abilities. was the leader with Fang in second command. And these kids would find a place to hide out in for a period of time until they were found over and over again. But, 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 they would always find a way to escape. I enjoyed those series as a kid because it made me want to escape my current life at the time. But didn't get too far into it because I am very, very happy with my life now. But I just fell in love with how I could feel like I was there with the character, like I was actually looking at them and interacting with them. Especially Maximum Rat, the leader. She was very brave. She was very strong. And she was very, very, very fierce. And that's who I wanted to be at the time. I wanted to be fierce, strong, brave like her. And I also gained her stubbornness. And that ultimately ended my relationship at the time, which isn't all bad. Because I'm with a very, 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 very good guy now. He takes good care of me. And I think we all deserve that. Not just me. Because you are very special in your own unique way. Now, if I was a villain, yes, if I was a villain, I suppose I would want Poison Ivy's abilities, because I've always had a very good connection with nature. Very, very good connection with nature. As a kid, I would always try to go out and try to camp out in the woods. I would bring a little bit of bologna with me, a lighter, and a skewer or two. And I would light some leaves on fire and roast the bologna, and then eat it and act like I was surviving out in the wilds. I was a very strange kid, but don't think that was a bad thing. Because I had a very active imagination. And then something else from my childhood. I used to have a lot of ant farms. I would make ant farms with mason jars. I would just scoop up a bunch of ants from their ant colony. Keep in mind, at the time I was like 7 or 8. I didn't know what I was doing to the ants. But I put them in a jar and I would put rocks in there for them to tunnel with. No. And I would catch crickets and grasshoppers and spiders for them to eat. I would take good care of them. But after about a week or so, my ant farm would be gone. And by that time, there was a new section of ant farm, or ant hill, built. I think I repeated this process a couple of times before my mom pointed out that I was actually harming the ants, because she would find my ant farms all over the place. But as soon as that phase ended, I would instead sit in the sand and pretend acorns were people and rocks were the enemies. And then I would take the rock and the acorn in my hands. Well, I put the acorn on the ground, and then I would the acorn with the rock. Again, I was 7 or 8. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just entertaining myself. Because I didn't have an iPad, I didn't have iPod, I didn't have anything until I was like maybe 13, 12, 13. But, it didn't stop me from getting creative. Very, very creative. But, I think after about a year or 2, I ended up making some really good friends at school. And those friends have been stuck with me for the last maybe over a decade now. And I feel sorry for them every day. I love them to death. Don't get me wrong. I love them. They are some of my best buds. And I think one of them, we ended up being frenemies for like 6 years, 5, 6 years, before we ended up just being friends. There was a short time where we all lost contact, but now we all share a Snapchat group together where we talk about life and talk about going to different places every year or every couple of years. And it's really fun to be able to live life because where I was not in a good place. But that's enough. About me. I know that you need to get some sleep. And so I want you to shut your eyes and to sleep. 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 Hello. Hello. Hi there. Did you enjoy today's video? You did? Oh, I'm glad. I'm so glad. Now, with us approaching 1,000 subscribers, like, oh my god, first of all, oh my god. I didn't know that that was going to be possible for me. But anyway, thank you guys so much for almost 1,000 subscribers. Now, I have a couple of things planned. I have a VR chat meetup. If you want to be a part of that, you need to be in my Discord. And I will be linking the date of availability, the date the meetup is going to happen. I will give you my friend link. If you hear anything in the background, I'm sorry. It's my bunny. He's decided that he wants to be up and awake now that I'm done recording the actual video. But anyway, so we have the VR chat meetup. I am going to be doing a husband voice reveal, and Dr. Alfia will be walking you guys through a whole article that's revolved around Greek mythology, about the gods, the legends, some stories. And at the end of that video is when you will be given a husband voice reveal. But anyway, I hope that you guys are able to sleep well today. And I want you guys to know that I love y'all with all my heart. And you guys are awesome. And I mean it. Like, y'all are amazing. But I will see you guys in the next video. Ciao.